American Leadership Academy roster. They're going to start number 2, Brett Stahaley. He is a shooter, averaging 17 points a game, along with Marcus Kemp. He's number 5. He's just a freshman. Number 21, Trey Stevens. And then you got the Shockley brothers, number 23, Hayden Shockley, and number 32, Jackson Shockley. That rounds out the starting 5 for the American Leadership, and they're coached by Coach Yahush Bonner.
All right, let's take a look at the South Sevier Rams. South Sevier Rams starting lineup. It's going to be senior Brody Tebbs. Also starting for the Rams will be number 10, the senior Easton Hunt. Also a senior, number 14, Caleb Barton. A junior, number 21, Peyton Wood, who had a monster game last time out. And then a junior, Tyson Chisholm, wearing number 44. Boy, Tyson looks like a senior, but he's just a junior.
He's a physical, strong kid. And right now, Cates King has been injured. He hasn't played for a little over a week and a half for him, a little hip injury. And they hope that maybe next Thursday he can go.
All right.
They miss a lot with him defensively.
The Rams will be wearing their white uniforms with black numerals outlined in red. And, of course, the ALA Eagles will be in their red uniforms trimmed in white. They'll be going from right to left on your TV screen and your radio dial.
Boy, that's a tough assignment for Marcus Kemp, a freshman point guard for American Leadership.
Here's our Chisholm Family Dentistry opening tip. Chisholm Family Dentistry does everything to ensure their patients receive excellent dental work. For an appointment, call 527-3555. The tip is won by the Eagles, and we're underway on the Chisholm Family Dentistry opening tip. For an appointment, 527-3555. There's a pass to the corner, and the ALA Eagles lose it out of bounds in front of their bench, so the Rams get the first turnover of the ball game.
And Trey Stevens just kind of forced that into the corner. Their spacing was kind of poor. He was going to travel if he didn't turn it over.
Brody Tebbs will bring it up on the right-handed dribble across the center court line. Dribbles to the top of the key. Now spins at the free throw line. Nice pass down low, and the cross post pass. Nice job by Caleb Barton, but a great defensive play that time by the Eagles to knock it out of bounds.
Yeah, Jackson Stockley came in there. That was a layup on a backdoor play, but well defended by American Leadership.
7:38 left in the first. Go ahead, Curtis.
Official out there talking to the kids. I don't know what he was telling them, but.
Inbounds play to Chisholm. They work it around the horn to Peyton Woods. Now down low to Chisholm. Chisholm looking good with that haircut. Now back outside with Brody Tebbs. He may have had that for a few weeks, but the first time I've seen him with the shorter hair. Now out top. Free ball by Barton on the way. In and out, no good by Caleb. Rebound. Chisholm gets it. Throws it back and taken by the Eagles. Jackson Shockley.
That's the shot South Sevier has made a living off straight away by Caleb Barton, just a little bit long.
Trey Stevens on the dribble for the Eagles. Swinging it right wing, gives it to Stahealy. Stahealy dribbling with the black headband. Takes a jumper from 3. Hits the iron, no good. And rebound taken by the Rams. Getting back there and grabbing it, Easton Hunt. Lead pass all the way down. Left corner 3 on the way. Tebbs hits the iron, no good. Again, the Rams going for that state record. They need 12 threes in this game just to tie it. Now driving in. Shot off the rim, no good. A little short, leaving it Trey Stevens.
And Trey's the scorer. Averages in double figures for American Leadership.
Driving in is going to be Barton. Barton is sandwiched between 2 Eagles in the lane, and the foul will go to one of the Eagles. That's going to go to Stahealy for his first.
And, you know, ALA can ill afford to get into foul trouble against South Sevier.
6:40 left in the first. Baseline right, inbounds play. They get it in right wing. Jump shot on the way. Easton Hunt rims off, no good. Rebound Chisholm on the left side. Back to Barton. Long 3. Bullseye!
And there's one of those 12 on the way. And, you know, Caleb's made 9 in a game twice in his career here at South Sevier, so very capable shooter.
3-0 Rams lead the Eagles. With the basketball is Mayo. Mayo swings an angle left. Dribbling the basketball is Shockley. Shockley back over to the right side. Gives it up to Stevens. Stevens gives it back to Stahealy. Stahealy, right wing pass. Eagles working it around the perimeter. Now on top with it is Hayden Shockley. Dribbles to the high right post. Cross post pass. Gives it up to Jackson. Jackson out right corner 3 on the way. Good! We're tied. A 3-pointer by Gaspar Mayo.
Okay, I introduced. They got 2 number 5s. That makes more sense. A senior, Gaspar Mayo, playing, not Marcus Kemp.
Now back to come the Rams. Tied 3-3 with the Eagles. 5:47 left in the first. Those were 2 Riverstone Contractor 3-pointers right there. Now with the basketball driving baseline is going to be Peyton Woods. He shoots, scores. Do they count it?
Yeah, they're going to have to because, yeah, they're counting the basket.
Great job by Peyton Woods. What a game he had last time against the Richfield Wildcats to wrap up the season. He was just on fire.
Yeah, he went over 20. Interestingly, he hit the only three-point shot. They went 1 for 11 from three-point range in that game against Richfield. But that's a credit to Coach James's defense.
Free throw for the three-point play, and that is good. Three-point play, but it doesn't count to the three-point record, unfortunately.
It doesn't. American Leadership has 2 number 5s and 2 number 12s. Is that just to confuse us up here?
And that's what they did. 6-3 Rams with the lead.
It's not hard.
Your Parts House scoreboard check for the good stuff in auto parts. It's the Parts House in Salina. Eagles with the basketball. Angle left pass goes to Shockley. Hayden pass to the right corner. With it there is Stehely. Stehely dribbling. He's in trouble. He's trapped. He gets rid of it. And finally they work at left wing. With it is Shockley. Pass over right side Stevens. Trey Stevens for 3. He hits it. Trey Stevens ties the game at 6.
Boy, and they just battled that zone trap and able to move that ball quickly and get a shot.
Another Riverstone Contractors three-pointer. Riverstone Contractors, your plumbing and heating source in Sevier County. Call 896-6264. Rams with the basketball front court. Tied with ALA in the first period. Brody Tebbs, midcourt left side, out midcourt straight away to Barton. Left corner goes Chisholm. He penetrates back outside, driving down the lane. A 14-foot floater bounces out, no good for Easton Hunt. A whistle and a foul on the Rams.
Peyton Wood's going to pick up a foul on the rebound.
That'll be the first team foul on South Sevier. There are 2 on ALA. Well, we said ALA is going to have to play a great game to stay in this, and so far they've hit 2 threes.
They really have. They moved the ball well. Had the first turnover early. Other than that, they protected the basketball pretty well.
Trey Stevens dribbles to the right wing for the Eagles. Out top Shockley. Hayden dribbles to the high left post, back out. Long jumper on the way, hits the rim, no good. Just inside the arc, but that's no good for Hayden. Shockley. Rebound Rams. Here they come the other way. Tebbs, left wing, gives it up to Woods. Woods drives in, dishes back out top. Driving to the high post now. And they swing it back outside. There's a long 3 left side. Barton buries it. Another Riverstone Contractors 3.
And Caleb 2 for 3 from three-point range. And every basket's been a 3 except for the one 3-point made the old-fashioned way, right? Only 1 bucket so far.
Yeah, Peyton Woods did that. You're right, Curtis. 4 minutes left in the first. 9-6 South Sevier with the lead. 10 more to go for the record in this game. For the South Sevier Rams getting the single-season record of 3s. Left wing with it is Stehely. Passes on top to Shockley. Jackson Shockley swings it left angle to Stevens. Stevens launches the three-pointer. That's off the mark, no good. Skying up to get the rebound, Brody Tebbs. He's off to the races now in the forecourt. Passes to Chisholm, right wing. Top of the key, Tebbs. Left wing, Barton. Barton being guarded closely by Stehely after nailing those 3s. And now back, it goes to Brody Tebbs.
Yeah, Brett Stehely's been told by his coach, you kind of get in his shirt right now.
Caleb Barton with 2 threes in the first quarter. 3:21 left. 9-6 Rams lead. Barton out top. Left wing pass goes to Woods. Now out top. Driving the lane. Oh, nice move. And layup is good with the left hand for Tyson Chisholm, who's very deceptive with his speed.
He really is. You look at him, you see those arms, and you think maybe he's slow, but he's not. He's quick.
Well, and he's a running back, too, isn't he?
Yep.
11-6 Rams take the lead. A timeout for ALA. 3:09 left in the first. We'll be back after this Richfield Days Inn timeout, catering to the high school teams and offering special rates. 896-6476. We'll be right back.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
We offer quick service on your loan request. We make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for an answer from some out-of-town loan committee. It's one of the advantages of banking with hometown people. You're independent, so are we. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
And welcome back once again on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Channel 10. And it's South Sevier 11, ALA 6, 3:04 left in the first. An ALA timeout there after the Rams took a 5-point lead. Now, Shockley is going to be getting the high post for ALA, drives the lane. I think he got bumped by Easton Hunt, and that's going to be Easton's first personal foul.
And Easton could get away with that if he didn't kind of put his hands down low on the waist, and they look at that hand check. And Mike, you notice a lot of the officiating's better with 3 than 2, isn't it?
It is.
Coming from Class 2A to 3A, that's one benefit. You got an extra official.
Well, 6 eyes are better than 4, and they're catching everything there. Right now, it's inbounds play for Stehely out top, or Stevens, excuse me. Trey Stevens hands it off to Stehely. Stehely right wing into the ball game for the first time as Stetler Tanner drives in, gets the ball stolen away. Here comes Caleb Barton the other way. Caleb makes a move down left side of the lane, throws one up, bounces off the rim, no good. Rebound loose. Stehely picks it up for ALA. Lead pass gets into the forward court to Hayden Shockley. Shockley left wing, thought about the 3, changed his mind, gives it back to Stehely. Now pass off to Shockley. Shockley will drive. Jackson lays it in. What a strong move.
Well, that's a great move. Kind of got Easton Hunt kind of on his heels that time.
Now back comes the South Sevier Rams, leading 11-8 over ALA here in this first round early morning game. Out top, Hunt. Hunt looking for Barton as he streaked to the basket, but Stehely with good defense. Now over left corner. Barton, oh, check that. That's Chisholm for 3. Bounces off the rim, no good. Rebound by ALA. Back they come the other way. Stehely left wing, drives into the free throw line, bumps into a player. Easton Hunt. Did Easton pick up his second?
I
yes,
think
he
they're
did.
going to give that. Are they going to give it to Brody Tebbs there?
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, fortunate for.
That is fortunate, yeah.
Easton Hunt doesn't need his second foul here in the first period.
Boy, that's not a lot of contact there. We have the replay here to aid us, don't we?
Yes, we do. Thanks to the Channel 10 Instant Replay with Nate Palmer, our Emmy Award-winning filmer and production man. There's a drive and a layup with the left hand, good by Brent Stehely.
Yeah, you can see why he averages 17 points a game.
11-10, South Sevier by 1. ALA hanging with this #1 seed out of Region 15. Now there's Barton, passes into Chisholm, bounce pass cross post, tipped. Great job by Stehely. No, check that. That was Shockley tipping it, then it was off Easton Hunt's leg out of bounds.
Yeah, Easton tried to pick it up and got a hand on it.
But a lot of deflections in the lanes, the passing lanes for ALA. They're causing South Sevier some problems that way.
Yeah, they've done a good job. And we got number 20 into the lineup. I don't have him on my roster, do you?
For ALA?
Yeah.
I don't either. Now dribbling right side, bounce pass to the corner for ALA. Shockley back out to Shockley. Hayden gives it to Jackson. Jackson gives it off to Stehely. Stehely out top. He'll launch the 3 ball. No good off the rim. Rebound, skying up and getting it was Caleb Barton. Barton races it up court. Now top of the key, drives the lane, goes to the left side, shoots it up and bounces it off the rim. No good. Shockley on the rebound.
Boy, ALA's doing a good job defending the rim right now, aren't they?
They are. Now left corner 3. Hayden Shockley can't get it to go. Barton gets the rebound.
Caleb's leading rebounder from the guard spot for South Sevier.
Now the Rams slow it down just a little bit. Brody Tebbs holds up some fingers, pointed down in the direction towards the floor. Now passes to the high post to Chisholm. Reverse layup. Chisholm couldn't get it to crawl over the rim. Rebound taken by Hunt. Hunt lost his dribble. Fires it back right wing. Barton for 3. In and out and pops up. No good.
Boy, that was right down the tube and just came out.
Shockley on the rebound. Now driving in. Right angle drive is the new player in the game, number 20. He looks like a young kid. He's the shortest one on the court, but boy, he's got a lot of spunk. He'll be to the free throw line.
I can tell you one thing, Rhett Parsons is not happy with his team failing to get back in transition right now. A step slow, and they're going to go with Brant Williams.
Williams checks into the game.
That's something that Coach Parsons just doesn't stand for, is you just not getting back and busting it.
They're not going to award him free throws, just a foul out of bounds. Into our ALA mystery player, number 20, dribbles to the high post. Now to the low block. He passes it off to Tanner, Stetler Tanner. Now there's a steal by the Rams again.
And I just got a tip from Rayleigh Curtis in Monroe. That name is pronounced Staley.
Now there's a drive for the baseline and off the glass for 2. Brant Williams showing his reason why he should be in the game right now.
Exactly. And I guess she would know it, Staley, because she comes from down in St. George country.
There's a shot off the glass at the buzzer. Drained by our mystery number 20, which we'll work with Brad James to get that name on. But 13-12 after 1 quarter of play. South Sevier leading the ALA Eagles. We'll take a break here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10. Back after this.
You remember your family, right? Those cute little zombies that are always stuck to their screens? Well, with router limits, you can manage screen time, filter web content, and track the browsing history of all your kids. All you have to do is plug this little guy into your router. Seriously, that's it. Router limit starts with screen time. You can set a schedule for each family member, what they can do online, and when they can do it. You can filter content by category or even by specific website. Sure, you've got great kids, but sooner or later, they're going to come in contact with something that's not so great. Router Limits lets you see what they see so that you can have those important conversations before the internet has them for you. Router Limits helps my family disconnect from devices and reconnect with each other.
Visit Centricom.com to learn more.
Back once again on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. The Sevier Rams in a battle here in this first round game with the ALA Eagles, as the Eagles have gotten a spark off the bench from Fielding Morley. He's been our mystery player number 20. Thanks to Brad James for getting that to us. He scores at the buzzer as he banked it in, as the buzzer sounded to make it 13-12 in this basketball game in favor of Sevier.
That was probably the quarter that Coach Bonner dreamed of for his team to stay in it against the #1 seed in the first quarter.
Brody Tebbs dribbles in the forecourt, passes on the right side, gives it up. Now left wing pass, 3-ball on the way, rims off, no good. Rebound taking by Staley. Now back the other way comes Staley on the right wing. Now driving in, left-hand scoop, he scores, and ALA takes the lead.
Okay, comes to the hard spin move, back with the left hand, able to lay it in, get it off the glass.
And who do we give credit to on the pronunciation there from Monroe?
That's Rayleigh Curtis.
Thank you, Rayleigh. We appreciate that. Now right wing, Tebbs fires it into the low block, back on top. Chisholm trailing 14-13, drives in, shoots, and it bounces off, no good. Rebound by the Eagles. Right wing drive, Shockley back out left wing to Morley. Morley's going to drive in, swings it back out top. Staley for three, bullseye! A Riverstone Contractors three.
And he kind of gives a little hand signal saying, hey, we didn't come here to roll over today.
ALA 17, Sevier 13 with 7:03 left in the second period. Pass to the high post in the forecourt. Now back behind the arc is Chisholm. Pass to the free throw line. Goes to Easton Hunt. Bounce pass. Gives it back to Barton. Long jumper on the way. He hits it and it makes it a 17-15 game.
That's a big shot for Caleb. Sevier kind of in a drought. They needed that bucket.
6:45 left in the second. It's 17-15 ALA. Left wing in the ball game for the first time is number 4. We'll get a name on him too soon. Now over to Staley. Staley with the black headband on his head, throws it back to the left wing. Yeah. Shockley with it. 3-ball on the way. Oh, he hits that one.
And that was deep on that left side, 3-point shot, giving them a 5-point lead. Biggest lead of the game tonight for American Leadership. And it looks like our mystery player, they have double numbers on every single kid. It looks like it's going to be Chris Kruger, right? A senior, number 4.
Chris Kruger is in the game for ALA. Now the Rams trying to weather the storm here. There's a jump shot from Hunt, right wing from about 16 feet, no good. 20-15 ALA leads. Now Morley throws down low, shot up, no good, but a foul is called.
That'll be 3 on Easton Hunt if they give that to number 10. Let's watch.
Shockley was the one who made the shot, or put the shot up. It did not go. Jackson Shockley, and he'll be making a trip to the Apex Foot and Ankle Institute free throw line.
And that's just the second on Easton Hunt, but
20-15 our score, a timeout on the court, 5:57 left. It's another Richfield Days In timeout. We'll be right back.
Mountain Land Supply of Richfield is the Central Utah leader in plumbing, waterworks, turf, and ag irrigation. Mountain Land Supply features an entire line of Rainbird sprinklers and systems for your yard or commercial property, and backs it up with an extremely knowledgeable staff that cares about the local community because they live here. Visit them at 2104 South Red Hills Drive in Richfield or call for a showroom appointment 435-896-9606. Mountain Land Supply is proud to sponsor high school sports and wishes the teams, coaches, and players success.
And we're back once again on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Channel 10. Mike Trena, Curtis Marsh with you. Nate Palmer running our production here. The ALA Eagles hot from behind the arc. 4 threes in this first quarter, or first half, excuse me. The Rams have 2, and they've missed a lot of shots right now. But the Rams, they've had this happen before. They seem to recover later in the game.
Yeah, Sevier, unfortunately, been a really, really strong second half team this year.
Free throw up from the Apex Foot and Ankle Institute free throw line, no good. You know, treating all foot and ankle conditions with an evidence-based approach is the right way to go. And you can visit Apex today at 882 North Main Suite 2 in Richfield. Call 435-287-2444. Second free throw up, and that one is good by Jackson Shockley. His first point of the game. You know, he's played well with his passing. Hasn't scored anything but that first free throw, but he's really been a force in this game.
Yeah, he really has, and defensively, and they're going to come out full court pressure right now. They're going to back off it as soon as that inbounds pass is made.
Now Tebbs will bring it across the far center court line. Now pass to the right side, Barton to Hunt. Now left wing Chisholm. He drives into the paint, throws one up, and he rolls it in good. And count the foul.
Boy,
as he'll be to the free throw line.
Tyson does a good job attacking that rim, and that's the way to go for South Sevier right now. You're not shooting well from three-point range. Get to the basket.
And the big guy gets in there, does Tyson Chisholm. Chisholm at the Apex Foot and Ankle Institute free throw line, fires and scores, makes it 21-18 on the Parts House scoreboard. You know the good stuff in auto parts for repair shops, dealerships, fleet, Ford, and do-it-yourselfers. Napa Auto Parts at the Parts House in Salina. ALA moves it into the forecourt. Just so you know, Tyson Chisholm with 5 in the first half. 21-18, Eagles with the lead. Staley, left wing, dribbles to the top. Now through his legs, backs it up, being guarded by Brody Tebbs. ALA in the red, Rams in the white. ALA going from right to left. Pass out top, Morley for 3, hits the iron, bounces high, rebound Chisholm.
Chance to tie it or take, at least get within one with a field goal.
Brody Tebbs bounce pass to the free throw line, now left side of the lane, driving down, shooting and scoring off the glass is Tyson Chisholm.
That's 7 for Tyson, and he's made a difference right now.
That he has. The Rams have cut it to 1. It is 21-20 in favor of ALA. On the dribble right side is fielding Morley. Morley out top, pass tipped and almost stolen away by Caleb Barton. Grabbed by Shockley. Now Shockley gives it off to fielding Morley, dribbling. Midcourt straightaway, dribbles to the left angle. Oh, nice crossover dribble into the lane, dishes off to the right corner. Too low for his teammate Shockley for a 3, so he had to drive in from the angle, shoots it off the window, no good. Rebound taken by the Rams, Brant Williams.
That was defended very well by Caleb Barton.
Barton drives in, dishes off left corner. With it there, Chisholm into Barton. Barton, short corner left jumper, off the rim, bounces off the glass and in.
Boy, got the soft roll, hit long and bounced back in, and South Sevier takes the lead at 22-21.
Barton with 10, 22-21. Rams lead, as Curtis just mentioned on our Parts House scoreboard. Now dribbling the basketball is Staley. Staley through his legs. Passes the midcourt right side, back on top Shockley, left wing Morley. Morley fires at top of the key. Easton Hunt on the defense, making a move, driving by, layup is no good by Stevens. Rebound putback is in by number 2, Brett Staley.
They're going to give that foul to Brant Williams from behind, and I'll tell you, Brett does a great job getting to the basket. He's quick, and he's able to go left-handed and right-handed.
Jackson Shockley will check into the game for fielding Morley. Out there for ALA is Gasper Mayo. Shooting a free throw right now is going to be Brett Staley. Also on the court, you've got the other Shockley, Hayden, and then Trey Stevens. Free throw on the way. Good. A three-point play for Brett Staley. Now Staley has 10. 24-22, 3:47 left in the second. As we look at our Parts House scoreboard. Driving down, dishing off to the right corner. Grabbed by Hunt. Hunt takes a long jumper, hits the rim, no good. Rebound, skying up and getting it is Staley.
That's not a good shot because Easton Hunt's kind of behind the basket, made a really poor angle there.
Stevens pass inside, tipped away by Chisholm, but grabbed by Shockley on the right wing on the three-point line. Dribbles into the lane, spins, hook shot on the way, over the basket, no good. 2 Rams there fighting for it, and Barton says it's mine, Easton. And then he gives it back on the left side. Driving in is Tebbs. Tebbs lays a floater up and scores.
That's Brody's first shot. Brody does a great job at point guard on this team. And
ties the game at 24. 3:05 left in the first half. Long 3. Staley hits the rim short. Rebound Barton. Barton will bring it up on the dribble for the Rams. Dribbles top, rifles it left corner 3. Tebbs off the rim, no good. Rebound tip in by Caleb Barton.
Boy, that was a great tip off the miss. The right hand tipped it right off the glass.
And Barton has 12 in this basketball game. The Rams take the lead back, 26-24. ALA Mayo, left wing pass to Shockley. Shockley back to Staley. Back over right side, and Gaspar Mayo with a 3, short off the rim, no good. He steals the ball from Barton, shoots a jumper off the glass and scores. What a play.
Boy, he gets the steal, picks his pocket, banks it off the glass, and we're tied.
26-26 with 2:19 left in the second quarter. Right now, driving in, left side, bounce, right corner 3 on the way. Bullseye, a Riverstone Contractors 3 by Caleb Barton.
That's the 4th of the day, isn't it, for South Sevier? 3rd for Caleb.
And a timeout on the court as the Rams take a 29-26 lead with 2:01 left in the first. It's time now for another Richfield Days In timeout. Take a timeout yourself. Visit Richfield City, the gateway to the national parks. Stay at Richfield Days In. Call 896-6476. We'll be right back.
Mountain Utah Family Medicine in Richfield is committed to providing compassionate, patient-centered, high-quality care to patients of all ages. Our staff of highly skilled and experienced care providers offer a wide variety of advanced medical care and treatment services for you and your family. We offer convenient appointment times, including after-hour services. Place your health and wellness in the hands of experienced medical professionals by scheduling an appointment with our physicians today. 435-896-9561.
Welcome back once again on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Let's take a look at our Don Sinclair's leading scorers. Family owned and operated for over 36 years and providing a full-service automotive shop. Call Don's for maintenance and repair, 529-3531. Brett Staley has 10 for ALA. Caleb Barton has 12 for South Sevier. Your Don's Sinclair leading scorers. Now the Eagles with the ball. Stevens left wing, pass over to the right side, pass down low to the high post. With it there, Shockley makes a move, goes to the rack, shoots and scores. Wow.
Well, that's a great low post move. He caught that ball about the elbow on that right side, gave two moves and came back with the right hand. And
his first field goal of the game. He has three. It's 29-28. South Sevier leads. There's a pass back out to Chisholm. Dribbles to the free throw line, back out to the left wing. Now back in the game is Fielding Morley. There's a three by the Rams, bounces over the glass and caught on the low block by Mayo.
And South Sevier's shot selection right now, not great.
Left wing three, bullseye! A Riverstone Contractors three, drained by Hayden Shockley. Five threes.
I mean, he got his feet set there, and I'll tell you, this team is not gnawing South Sevier at all, are they?
5 threes by ALA, 31-29 they lead, 58 seconds left in the first half. Chisholm dribbles to the free throw line, spins on the right wing, back out to Barton. Barton holding the ball, gets by Fielding, now back out, left wing three, off the rim, no good for Brody Tebbs. Tracked down by ALA, thrown back in, and loose ball picked up by ALA. Pass to Trey Stevens. Stevens right wing will drive in, backs it up for ALA, lost the ball out of bounds, throws it back inbounds right to Brody Tebbs. Tebbs will lead the rush. Tebbs behind the back dribble, gets bumped and fouled by Fielding Morley, and that'll be the fourth team foul on ALA with 31 seconds left. Rams ball baseline.
That was a good foul, I think, from Morgan because Staley was way behind as he had gone all the way out of bounds to get that ball.
So now out of bounds, Chisholm will put it in play. Trey Stevens will take a seat. Gaspar Mayo will take a seat. Into the game is Stetler Tanner. There's a lob pass into Tebbs at the free throw line. Back to Chisholm, who passed it in. Drives down the low block, shoots it off the window and scores.
Boy, just used his physicalness on that left side. And that's why you need to be able to go left or right, because the person can't just defend you.
9 points for Tyson Chisholm, and the Rams have tied the game at 31 with 18 seconds left in the first half. ALA dribbling like a pendulum with Staley at midcourt. Now passes to right side to Morley. They're going to play for the last shot. Pass left wing. Gives it up to Tanner. Stetler Tanner out top. There's a long jumper on the way. Hits the rim, no good. Not a very good shot selection for ALA. The Rams get it, throw a half-court shot, and it hit the side of the backboard and bounces to the ALA bench. After one half of play, the ALA Eagles have come here to play, folks. They have tied the #1 seed out of Region 15, South Sevier, as we head to the halftime break at 31 apiece. We'll be back here on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network for our Jones and DeMille Engineering halftime show.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the Big Blue Trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
Affordable.
Fun.
Cutting edge.
Progressive.
Creative.
Fulfilling.
Energetic.
Innovative.
Passionate.
Inviting.
With compound rankings by CNN Money, bestschools.org, Washington Monthly, and the Aspen Institute, Snow College is the #1 college in the nation.
Celebrating 125 years of excellence. Visit snow.edu.
Are you paying too much for bulk gas, diesel, oil, and lube? Are you constantly running out of fuel for your business, farm, or hobby? Well, you should be calling Sevier Valley Oil Company. Sevier Valley Oil is your full-service bulk fuel, oil, and lube supplier. Now operating out of St. George and Richfield, Sevier Valley Oil is now covering all of southern Utah with quality petroleum products. From super tankers to farm delivery wagons, they have you covered. Make the right call today, 435-896-4406.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi.
And welcome back once again on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Channel 10. We're at halftime during our Jones & DeMille Engineering halftime show. Champions are propelled by dedication, teamwork, commitment, vision, and a desire to do their best. Jones & DeMille Engineering, your award-winning engineering firm. Well, great to have you along on our halftime show as the Sevier Rams find themselves in a dogfight with the ALA Eagles. Right now, both teams tied at 31 here at halftime, and it's been a very entertaining first half. Rams have played well, probably not stellar, but ALA has surprised me with their quality of game and the way they're hitting from the outside, Curtis.
Well, they've obviously watched film, and, you know, Coach Bonner's a great defensive mind, has been from his college days, and, you know, former Big Sky Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, and I think what he's done real well is taken away the back door. Sevier likes to run that back door from the elbow to cutters, and ALA is able to take that away right now, and Sevier's not shooting well, 3 for 13 from three-point land, and you know, they're a team with really 5 guards, and you know, they depend on that outside shot to get them going.
As we watch the instant replay from the first half, Caleb Barton sinking that 3, but then ALA right back the other way on that right wing as Gaspar Mayo hits a 3 there, as we have dueling threes in this game, and the Rams have hit 3, ALA's hit 5 in that first half. They're shooting well from behind the arc here. We'll take a look at our stats coming up in just a bit during our second break during our halftime show. But the Rams in a dogfight here. They outscored ALA by a score of 13-12 in that first quarter. But in the second quarter, they outscored the Rams by a score of 19-18. And that's where we're tied at 31. We'll take another break here on the Jones & DeMille Engineering halftime show. They applaud the teams for hard work, dedication, and commitment. The race for excellence has no finish line. We're back next on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
DP Curtis Trucking is a family-oriented business that works hard to get their drivers home on the weekend. DP Curtis is hiring reliable drivers with starting wage at 40 cents per mile, going to 42 cents after 90 days. Additional pay for tarps, drops, picks, and additional trailers. Employment options include insurance, 401k, paid vacation, and bonuses, and more. If you'd like to join the DP Curtis family, call for details, 435-893-2886. That's 893-2886, or click dpcurtis.com.
Looking for an affordable car, truck, or SUV? The two guys at CarWise have you covered with vehicles starting as low as $4,000. Go to carwiseutah.com to check out our inventory, or come see us in person at 1220 South State Street in Salina. And don't worry if your credit's not the best, we've got you covered there too. Give us a call at 435-287-2277. Shop Wise. Shop CarWise. Go to carwiseutah.com to check out our inventory.
Sevier Valley Hospital supports our local athletes, not only during the game, but when they need some help to get back into it too. Our own team of starters includes physicians who specialize in orthopedic and general surgery, ENT, podiatry, family and internal medicine, pain management, and other areas of care. And they work to repair sports and everyday injuries right at our hospital, helping to keep both our athletes and their fans close to home for your care. Sevier Valley Hospital, healing for life.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
We're back once again on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Channel 10, during our halftime show, brought to you by Jones & DeMille Engineering. Jones & DeMille sponsors local programs supporting academic and athletic achievements. Building lasting relationships and working passionately is a winning combination. Well, let's take a look at our stats, brought to you by Okerlund Sorensen Levitt Insurance. For your home, auto, or your grown-up toys insurance, call Okerlund Sorensen Levitt Insurance, proudly offering Allstate Insurance, 896-4471. And let's take a look at those team stats with Curtis right now.
And for American Leadership, rebounding, they were out-rebounded by South Sevier 16-12, but big rebounding effort by Brett Staley. You know, as a guard, he had 6 boards for American Leadership. 4 turnovers, which really a pretty good number for American Leadership in first half. And they got 2 steals. Coming down to the Rams, 16 rebounds. They led by Caleb Barton with 6 and Tyson Chisholm with 5. Turnovers, really solid. 3 good ball security for South Sevier all year long. Individually, we talk about scoring percentage. South Sevier shot American Leadership shot 48% from the field on 12 out of 25. 5 for 13 from three-point range. That's 38.5%. South Sevier shot a 44.8%. Pretty decent field goal percentage, 13 out of 29, but 3 points, kind of a little bit of a trouble for him. Only 3 for 13, 23%. And so really, in the last 2 games, South Sevier is only 4 out of 24 if you take in the Richfield games from three-point range.
All right, let's take a look at our scoring summary, brought to you by Gunnison Market. For competitive prices, expert advice, and friendly hometown service from Sean Sorensen, Gunnison Market Pharmacy. Call 528-7555. Individually, a game-high 15 points for Caleb Barton with 6 rebounds for the Rams. 9 points, 5 rebounds for Tyson Chisholm. Then 3 points for Peyton Wood, 2 for Brody Tebbs, and 2 for Brant Williams. For the ALA Eagles, a team-high 10 points for Brett Staley. He has 6 rebounds. Then it's 5 points apiece for Gaspar Mayo and Jackson Shockley. 6 points for Hayden Shockley, 3 for Trey Stevens, and 2 for Fielding Morley. That's your Gunnison Market scoring summary. Get friendly hometown service from Gunnison Market Pharmacy. We'll take another break on our Jones & DeMille Engineering halftime show, coming back with the keys of the second half right after this.
Mountain Land Supply of Richfield is the central Utah leader in plumbing, waterworks, turf, and ag irrigation. Mountain Land Supply features an entire line of Rainbird sprinklers and systems for your yard or commercial property, and backs it up with an extremely knowledgeable staff that cares about the local community because they live here. Visit them at 2104 South Red Hills Drive in Richfield, or call for a showroom appointment 435-896-9606. Mountain Land Supply is proud to sponsor high school sports and wishes the teams, coaches, and players success.
Mountain Utah Family Medicine in Richfield is committed to providing compassionate, patient-centered, high-quality care to patients of all ages. Our staff of highly skilled and experienced care providers offer a wide variety of advanced medical care and treatment services for you and your family. We offer convenient appointment times, including after-hour services. Place your health and wellness in the hands of experienced medical professionals by scheduling an appointment with our physicians today. 435-896-9561.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the Big Blue Trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
And back to Heber City Wasatch High School. It's the start of the second half, brought to you by Mason Diesel Services, servicing engines and transmissions on heavy-duty trucks and big rigs while offering heavy-duty wreckers. Mason Diesel Services, 529-7477. ALA starts off with the ball. They work at forecourt and a quick turnover.
And the first turnover they had one to start the game. They had one to start the third quarter. And Marcus Fielding Morley obviously earned the start in the second half by his play in that second quarter for the Eagles.
Rams with the basketball. Tyson Chisholm out top. Pass over to Tebbs. Tebbs left corner goes to Easton Hunt. Hunt playing with 2 fouls. Now to Barton for a long three. Bullseye! Starting it off with the Riverstone Contractors 3.
Heavy on the long. That was 5 feet beyond the arc, and good start for South Sevier.
7:23 left in the third. 34-31. Rams take a 3-point lead. There's a pass to the high post. Mayo wasn't looking for it, then grabbed it at the high post. Now back out to Morley. Morley on the right wing. Dribbles with the left hand. Midcourt straightaway. Fires it right wing to Mayo. Mayo holding the ball for the Eagles. Eagles in the red, Rams in the white. Eagles left to right on your radio dial and your TV screen. Now to the right corner. Mayo with it. Mayo looks a little unsure of himself right now. Doesn't know where he wants to go with the ball. Now out to Marcus Fielding. Morley. And now driving in. There's a try by Shockley and a whistle and a foul. And Barton raising his hands up and down like, I was straight up and down. What's the call? And it was a little body by Tyson Chisholm.
There was the fundamentals of Jackson Shockley. You notice when he got the double team, what he did with that basketball is he wrapped it up with both arms to protect the ball. That's a well-coached young man.
6:53 left in the third. He earns a trip to the Apex Foot and Ankle Institute free throw line. Fires his first and scores. Call Apex for an appointment today, 435-287-2444. Well, I tell you, Albee Lumber sponsors our sub of the game, and Brant Williams, in my opinion, is right now the sub of the game. He came in, got a couple of rebounds, and scored a bucket when they were struggling in that first half, as it looks like he misses the free throw to Shockley.
Well, and he played good defense, and that's something. Brant's known as a scorer, but I agree with you. I thought he did the little things in that second quarter.
Albee Lumber, where the wood is good, and so is the hardware. Driving in, right angle, driving in, scoring is Easton Hunt.
He got Mayo kind of turned around that time as they came off that little curl.
Hunt has a deuce there. It's 36-32. There's a 3-ball straight away. Rims off to the right side. Skying up and getting the rebound there is Peyton Woods.
You know, South Sevier right now just trying to get their footing in a game where, you know, they really took a good punch from American leadership in that first half, and now they've regrouped.
Chisholm gives it to Barton on top. Barton dribbles, gets it knocked out of his hands, gets it back, puts it over to Chisholm. Chisholm dribbles inside the arc, now passes it to Tebbs. He splits the defense down the lane, throws a shot up, and it bounces in.
Kind of hung in the air that time and able to kind of kiss it in. Not a pure shot, but got it to bounce.
And now 38-32. Chisholm basket there, right? There's a jump shot on the way, and the rim's off for ALA. They're kind of cold here in the second half.
Not a good time to get cold, and South Sevier's heating up.
Now Tebbs dribbles into the free throw line, back out to Barton, left wing. Barton makes the move, angle left drive, and a reaching foul on Staley.
Caleb Barton shoots that ball, and it sticks in the basket, right between the basket and the backboard. But Caleb's a very smart kid. If he's struggling from three-point range, he will take it to the hoop.
Well, we're looking for our Monroe City Power play of the game. Monroe City Power is proud to provide the lights and other electrical comforts for residents and all South Sevier High School sporting events. Here's a bounce pass in for Caleb Barton to Woods. Now they swing it over to Barton, right wing. He'll drive from the angle right. Layup is good on the tipsy-do double clutch.
And a 9-1 run for the Rams.
Caleb Barton really lighting up the stat sheet now as he has 12 points and threes, and then he has another 8 there, so he's up 20. And now a timeout as it's 40-32. Rams with the lead with 5:24 left here in the third. It's another Richfield Days Inn timeout. We'll be right back.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
Welcome back once again on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Cedric on Channel 10 as the ALA Eagles have scored 1 point to start the second half, while the Rams have scored 9, Curtis.
And Coach Bonner, he's probably going to have a set play out of that time, get it into Staley's hands.
Here come the ALA Eagles. Getting it to Staley, left wing. Staley dribbling the basketball. Fires in on the skip pass to the right wing. Trey Stevens. Stevens back over to Staley. Brett dribbles to the left hand, crosses over to the right hand, out top of the key, terminates. Left wing pass goes to Shockley. Jackson will drive against Hunt, coming in on the double down and pulling the ball away, but the jump ball is called first is Tyson Chisholm.
That'll be a turnover as the ball goes, the alternating possession goes Rams' way, and he just anticipated he had nowhere to go. He pivoted to his left, and Tyson was there to strip the ball.
40-32, Rams by 8. 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Your Parts House scoreboard check. For the good stuff in auto parts, visit the Parts House in Salina. Dribbling out top is Tebbs. Right wing pass goes to Barton. He'll launch the three over a defender. Bullseye!
Boy, Staley's got to get a hand up.
5 threes for Caleb Barton. He's the only one hitting a three for South Sevier. That stat, of course, at halftime with their three shooting kind of goes back to the last game too, Curtis.
Yeah, it really does, but Caleb's kind of shook off the rust, and he's hitting them.
There's a steal by the Rams defense. Great job right there by Easton Hunt. Pass it to Tebbs. Lead pass goes to Woods. Woods goes up, gets the popcorn popping, shoots, can't get it over the rim to go in, and the rebound loose in the left corner, picked up by ALA and thrown out of bounds by Shockley trying to feed it to Stevens.
Payton was able to get a head fake, and he was able to get Shockley in the air, but then he just missed a really easy shot.
I think you mentioned the Rams were 4 of 24 before Barton's hit those 5 threes.
Wow.
That's what you said at halftime.
Yeah, Caleb, he can heat up and he can score.
Into Hunt. Hunt, high post for the Rams. Back out to Brody Tebbs. Tebbs dribbling the basketball with the right hand, center court circle. Fires it to the high post to Chisholm. He curls to the lane. Now back out left wing. Barton for another three. Bullseye from the Riverstone Contractor three-point line.
And that's 6 for Caleb.
Well, he's halfway there to the record of 254 threes held by Valley as a team in 2017. And the Rams now, of course, 248. There's a pass and tipped by the Rams out of bounds near side. Good defense there. They've really played supercharged in this third quarter.
They really have, and Caleb anticipated that, and ALA's lucky he didn't take that the other way.
Right now, the ALA Eagles with the basketball to Staley, midcourt left side. Staley fires it out top to Shockley. Hayden Shockley, angle left pass, gives it up to his teammate. Now there's Chris Kruger. To the high post, Mayo. Mayo left wing, 3-ball Stevens. Got it!
Boy, that's a big shot for Staley. They needed that.
Brett Staley now has 13. 46-35. That stops the bleeding for ALA. 3:20 left in the third. The Rams lead by 11. 46-35. Brody Tebbs dribbling midcourt left side. Goes midcourt straight away. Now dribbles to the top of the key. Fires it back to Chisholm. Chisholm top. Dribbles left side of the lane, dishes down low on the block to Hunt, backs it up to the arc. 18-footer off the iron, no good, rebound loose. Pulled down by the Rams. Wood tries to go up, but they get stripped of it. Good defense by ALA, and the jump ball is called. Arrow in possession goes to ALA.
Yeah, Peyton Wood got it down on the ground. It kind of became a rugby scrum down there, everybody diving for the basketball.
Well, you're watching all the sports, Curtis.
Rugby, lacrosse, what else can we bring into this?
Cricket?
Cricket? I don't know anything about cricket, do you?
No. It's like baseball, that's all I know.
I know they'll keep you up at night.
46-35 our score, 2:50 left in the third. Center court circle, Staley with it. Staley launches a long straightaway three, got it, wow, what a shot.
Boy, that was what a good 27, 28-foot shot for Staley.
46-38, an 8-point Rams lead. Left wing Tebbs drives in, shoots it up. He rattles it down from 17.
Yeah, he gives a really good head fake and able to get Tanner in the air and then hit the shot.
Now back comes Staley. Staley right wing on the dribble with the pendulum-like dribble on the right angle. Passes off to Shockley. Shockley is going to fire it back midcourt straight away. With it there is Stevens. Trey through his legs. Trey says, I want to take a three from here. Dribbles to the left wing. Backs it up behind the arc. Looking. Fires it back out top to Staley. Fakes the three. Drives to the high post in the lane. Floats one up and rattles it out. No good. Rebound, Peyton Woods.
Boy, that could have cut that lead down to 8.
Right now it's a 10-point lead, 48-38 for the Rams. Again, we appreciate all of our sponsors, Barney Trucking, Zions Bank, Centricom Channel 10, Robinson Transport, Mountain Land Supply, Intermountain Sevier Hospital, DP Curtis Trucking, and Sevier Valley Oil with Mountain Utah Family Medicine and Intermountain Power Service Corporation. There's a drive down, shot up, and good.
Easton Hunt, they've run that play twice now where they come off that screen at Peyton Wood and get South Sevier up by 12.
50-38, ALA left side. Stevens puts it over to Staley. Staley left wing guarded by Tebbs with a big hand in his face. Now backs up, dribbles to the free throw line, down the lane, floats one up, scores it. He got 2 Rams discombobulated there.
He's fearless, isn't he? I mean, he can hit from three, take it to the basket. He's just a little guy.
15 points. They'll make that 18 points for the little guy.
That's one above his season average is 17 per game.
1 minute left in the third quarter. Rams 50, Eagles 40 here in this first round game at Wasatch High School in Heber City. Loser done for the season. So ALA fighting for their lives against the #1 seed out of Region 15, South Sevier. Out top, Chisholm. Tyson dribbles to the high post, down the lane, dishes off right corner. Peyton Woods for three. Bullseye! A Riverstone Contractors three.
He hit the only three-point shot South Sevier made against Richfield and came back with one tonight.
Back comes Trey Stevens. Scoop shot, no good. He'll be to the Apex Foot and Ankle Institute free throw line, but that is the first three hit by someone other than Caleb Barton. Barton has 6, and Peyton Woods has 1. That's 7 threes in this game. They're 5 off the state record of 254 as a team set by Valley back in 2017.
Well, they're going to need more people to be able to hit that shot. You know, Teb's a great three-point shooter. And
free throw good by Trey Stevens. He has 4.
And that's one place they missed Kate's King. You know, Kate's King, a double, you know, averaging in double figures for them, and kind of take that scoring punch, especially for a team that doesn't go real deep on the bench.
Another free throw on the way, and that is good. Drained there by Trey Stevens. He has 5 in the game. 53-42, Rams by 11, 34 seconds left in the third period. Looks like playing for one shot as Rhett Parsons gets off the bench and holds up one finger. Now with the ball, midcourt right side, into the game for the Rams is Brant Williams. With it is Tebbs. Tebbs passes top, 18 seconds left. They'll just pass the ball around until they get down to about 10 or 8 seconds. Now with it is Tebbs, dribbles out top. Hands it off there to Williams. Back over to Tebbs with 9 seconds left. Now they'll run the offense. Tebbs gets jumped, almost lost it, and then finally ALA tips it. Chisholm drives in, dishes back out right side. Williams jumper, good at the buzzer! What a shot by Brant Williams, and the Rams almost lost the ball twice on that possession, but they come up and make the bucket.
Yeah, whatever the play was got completely distorted in that ball, but good heads up thinking to get the ball to Brant and hit the shot.
8 minutes left in the game, and the Rams have opened up a 13-point lead over ALA, 55-42. Curtis and I will have the fourth quarter coming up next on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
You remember your family, right? Those cute little zombies that are always stuck to their screens? Well, with router limits, you can manage screen time, filter web content, and track the browsing history of all your kids. All you have to do is plug this little guy into your router. Seriously, that's it. Router limit starts with screen time. You can set a schedule for each family member, what they can do online and when they can do it. You can filter content by category or even by specific website. Sure, you've got great kids, but sooner or later, they're going to come in contact with something that's not so great. Router limits lets you see what they see so that you can have those important conversations before the internet has them for you. Router limits helps my family disconnect from devices and reconnect with each other.
Visit Centricom.com to learn more.
And Mike?
Welcome back once again on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Channel 10. After the third quarter, which was just a thrilling quarter for Rhett Parsons' team, they outscored ALA 24-11 in the third quarter for a 55-42 lead heading into the final frame, Curtis.
Yeah, third and fourth quarters really been a friend to South Sevier all year long.
And right now, it's South Sevier starting off with the basketball so they can extend that lead. On top, 3 ball straight away. Off the iron, no good. Rebound tip, Brant Williams tracks it down. Now pass to the lane, Barton drives, shoots with the left hand, and bounces it off, no good.
What that shot was going to drop, but a big rebound for Brant to give him a second chance.
7:39 left in the game. ALA with the basketball, trailing by 13. Right wing pass to Shockley. Shockley dribbles on top. Hayden dribbles to the high post. Right side throws it away, but what an effort to get the ball back by Staley. Back out right wing for 3. No good on the shot. That may have been partially blocked.
And back-to-back rebounds by Brant Williams for the Rams.
Williams gives it off to Barton. Barton back to Tebbs. 7:16 left. Rams. Brody Tebbs holding the ball. Goes to the dribble behind the back, straight away. Angle left pass behind the arc to Barton. Skip pass to the right wing to Hunt. Hunt backs it up, fires it over. Good patience by the Rams. They've got a big lead. They don't have to hurry at all.
Yeah, get a good shot.
There's a shot right wing 3, no good. Rims off for Chisholm. Loose ball picked up by Shockley.
Easton Hunt kind of misjudged that. Could have had the rebound, but comes down to the Eagles.
Right wing Hayden Shockley, skip past left wing Trey Williams. He'll launch the three ball, long, no good. Rebound, skying up, Brant Williams can't get it, pulled away, and then Chisholm pulls it right back away from Stetler Tanner of ALA.
Yeah, Easton Hunt kind of fortunate he didn't get an over the back call that time.
Rams with the basketball with 6:29 left, 55-42 they lead as we look at our Parts House scoreboard. The good stuff in auto parts for repair shops, dealerships, fleet, foreign, and do-it-yourselfers. There's a pass down low and a quick jump shot up and good by Easton Hunt.
And they just haven't solved that little curl, have they? That's a play that Rhett's run successfully 3 or 4 times. And
Rams lead by 15, 57-42. Baseline jumper on the way, rims up high, bounces off, no good for Hayden Shockley. And now the rebound by Easton Hunt.
Those shots that were falling for American leadership are just rimming out right now.
Brody Tebbs drives down the right side of the lane, stops, and gets fouled. Did they count the bucket? I don't know.
I don't think they're going to count that. I think they're going to say he was down.
He shot it after the foul, and both feet were on the floor, so he wasn't in the act of shooting.
They're counting the basket.
Did they count it?
They did.
Wow. That's a break for the Rams.
Yeah, I thought it's hard to say because you look on the replay and he looked like one foot was down, his right foot was in the air. But a big, tough drive for Brody.
Free throw on the way. A three-point play as he sings it. Brody Tebbs at the Apex Foot and Ankle Institute free throw line. Now the Rams on defense. Right wing, pass to Shockley. Jackson Shockley in the lane, spins, throws one up, off the window and bounces in.
Boy, he's just a strong kid. And looks like more of a defensive kind of player, but he's been effective for ALA off the glass.
South Sevier 60, ALA 44. A 16-point Rams lead. This has not been easy for South Sevier. They had to work for this one.
Yeah, they're about 20 points under their average right now.
Now driving in, Tebbs spins in the lane, shoots a shot from 10, no good. Rebound taken by ALA. Back they come the other way. Trey Stevens, right wing. Fires it down low, gives it up to Staley. Staley fires it back on top, picked off by Barton. Barton off to the races at the other end. Layup with the right hand is good.
Yeah, Staley, I mean, that time Barton just watched Staley's eyes and he tried to pass that ball, and it was just an interception for a touchdown, basically.
Barton with 26 points in the game. Out top with the basketball, dribbling to the right side is Stevens. Stevens pass down low. Shot up, and that is blocked by Brody Tebbs on the shot try that time by ALA. Lead pass in transition to Hunt. Hunt layup blocked out of bounds by Shockley, but Shockley got a piece of him as well. And back to the Apex Foot and Ankle Institute free throw line will come the Rams.
Coach Bonner just wondering what to do. You know, Coach Bonner, Mike, a talented musician in his own right. His mother was a great musician, and he sings right now for a group called Saints United Voices, and guess who the conductor is? Gladys Knight.
Wow.
How'd you like to work with Gladys Knight?
That would be an amazing thing. I think I'd be a little in awe and shock as the free throw is good by Easton Hunt.
Yeah, his mother is not only known as a voice coach in the United States, but internationally trained some of the best voices in America.
Easton Hunt at the charity stripe right now. And he rims this one off, no good. Rebound taken by ALA. Eagles working to Staley. Staley forecourt to Stevens. Stevens, midcourt straightaway on the dribble, backs it up. Swings it angle left, gives it up to Shockley. Hayden over to Jackson. Shockley drives in, he's fouled on the drive, and that could be Easton Hunt's third, maybe fourth. Did they give that to Easton? No, maybe Caleb Barton.
Yeah, they get that for Caleb, and Payton will come in for Easton Hunt right now.
And maybe that's what Brett Parsons is thinking. Let's get you out of there before you get another foul.
Yeah. And what do you think, Mike, of the minutes for Brent Williams in here? He's been
I think he's in the running for the Alvey sub of the game for sure.
Really been solid.
63-44 Rams lead. There's a three ball straightaway ALA off the iron, no good. Rebound Caleb Barton. Boy, the Eagles have to be hot in this fourth quarter if they want to come back, and right now they're not. Back out to Chisholm. And that's not to say they haven't played a good game.
No, defensively they played a great game and a good offensive first half with 31 points against South Sevier.
Now pass left baseline, Chisholm on the drive, dishes underneath, knocked out of bounds by the shins of Shockley. It'll be Eagles on defense. It'll be Rams ball.
Brody Tebbs will bring it in bounds. The winner of this game to advance Thursday at Dixie State College.
Inbounds, lob shot, no good by Peyton Woods. Rebound ALA, back they come. Bounce pass to Staley. Staley layup is good as it falls, and he's fouled.
By Chisholm reaching in. And young man, not big, he has that black elbow wrap and the black headband. But he's a shooter, isn't he?
17 points on the morning here, the first game of the day at Wasatch High School in Heber City. 3A state playoffs here on Centricom Channel 10, Local10.tv, as well as the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Free throw bounces out. He gets his own rebound. Back out, Shockley to Staley. Staley passes left wing to Trey Stevens for three. Got it! Trey Stevens.
Boy, credit Staley on the rebound that time. Keep that ball alive, second chance.
His second three, full court pressure by ALA. That was another Riverstone Contractors three. Bounce pass cross post and reverse layup. Oh, Chisholm with the acrobatic reverse layup.
And that's Rhett's philosophy. If you're going to trap in the backcourt, he's not going to try to beat the trap. He's going to try to score.
65-49, South Sevier leading ALA. There's a pass inside to Shockley. Shockley doubled down and lost the ball, gets it back in the corner. Baseline drive off the glass, short off the rim, no good. Rebound put back high off the glass, no good for Staley, and then taken by Chisholm. Chisholm outlet pass on the far side to Tebbs. Brody Tebbs brings it forecourt for South Sevier. And now a timeout by Rhett Parsons. We'll take one as well. 3:03 left in the game, 65-49. South Sevier leading ALA, looking for a trip to Dixie State. We'll find out if they make it coming up next.
Affordable.
Fun.
Cutting edge.
Progressive.
Creative.
Fulfilling.
Energetic.
Innovative.
Passionate.
Inviting.
With compound rankings by CNN Money, bestschools.org, Washington Monthly, and the Aspen Institute, Snow College is the #1 college in the nation.
Celebrating 125 years of excellence. Visit snow.edu.
Are you paying too much for bulk gas, diesel, oil, and lube? Are you constantly running out of fuel for your business, farm, or hobby? Well, you should be calling Sevier Valley Oil Company. Sevier Valley Oil is your full-service bulk fuel, oil, and lube supplier. Now operating out of St. George and Richfield, Sevier Valley Oil is now covering all of southern Utah with quality petroleum products. From super tankers to farm delivery wagons, they have you covered. Make the right call today, 435-896-4406.
And we're back once again on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Mike Trenick, Curtis Marsh along with you. The Rams lead 65-49. I don't think they're going to make in this game the record threes for a season, as they have 7 in the game. They need 12 to tie the record set by Valley back in 2017 of 254. But right now I think they're at like 248 or something like that.
Yeah, I think they're going to have more of a ball control right here. Pass the ball, run some time.
You don't want them to get hot, speaking of ALA, behind the arc late and give them more possessions. You're right.
And as long as South Sevier can control this clock, they're not going to have to worry about that.
Peyton Woods has the ball inside right wing, spins, goes to the rack, tries to lay it up, no good, taken by ALA Shockley. Jackson the other way. Jackson Shockley out top, dribbles to the high post, bounce pass to his teammate Stevens, tipped away nicely by the Rams Brant Williams again, and taken by the Rams defense.
Yeah, corralled after the Brant just kind of got down there and tipped it a little bit, and Peyton Wood able to come up with it.
What would you say so far has been the Monroe City Power play of the game? Right wing three on the way by the Rams, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Brant Williams, another Alvey sub of the game at play right there.
Yeah, he's played really good. I don't know that the deep three from Caleb Barton that was about 26 feet was kind of a game changer, didn't you think? Kind of. But I don't know. Let's think about that for a minute.
Monroe City Power play of the game. Monroe City Power providing the electrical comforts for local residents. There's a foul by ALA trying to create a turnover. Was Stetler Tanner, and he picks up the foul. And we Rams ball on the sideline. 14 fouls apiece in the 65-49 game for South Sevier. Now pass, driving right side as Barton lost the ball, taken by Hunt. Back out to Williams. Now Tebbs with it midcourt left side, dribbling against Fielding. Morley now driving in as Tebbs shoots and scores, but that was long after the foul that happened at the high post, and he will be out of bounds with the ball, as that's the 15th foul on ALA.
They got 2 to give. One play of the game was on the missed three-point shot in the corner down here that Caleb Barton came in and kissed it off the glass on the tip-in. That was a big play.
Now inbounds to Hunt. Hunt is fouled by Jackson Shockley, and that'll send Easton Hunt to the Apex Foot and Ankle Institute free throw line.
Easton, one of those seniors. You got Brody Tebbs, Caleb Barton, Easton Hunt, the seniors for South Sevier. The rest of them come back.
One more free throw, or actually at the line for his first, is Easton Hunt. on the way, and that is good.
And South Sevier, a good foul shooting team as a group. You look at this team, Mike, and really South Sevier has 5 guards, don't you think? I mean, they run that 5 out a lot, and they just they don't have a traditional post player.
Well, even Chisholm isn't a traditional post player, but he can play the post.
And he was a kid that in all his, he's just a physical, mature, strong kid.
Free throw good on the second try by Easton Hunt. It's ALA trailing 67-49. Left corner 3 quickly by Shockley is no good. And rebound by the Rams, and that's going to about do it for ALA. 67-49, South Sevier leads. Next game of the day is Summit Academy and Juab.
And that has a lot of bearing for the winner of this game.
The winner plays South Sevier next week at Dixie State. There's a foul out on the right wing. That's going to be charged to Staley. And that's going to send Brant Williams, at least we haven't made it a secret, he's in the running for the Alvey Lumber Sub of the Game award.
And South Sevier will play the winner of Summit Academy and the Juab Wasps at 2:30 on Thursday at Dixie State College.
Free throw on the way. That is going to go in good for Brant Williams.
So that gives South Sevier fans a good chance to really come and watch both the girls and the boys within a short time frame. The girls will play at around 5.
And looking at the rest of the schedule for today, it's South Summit playing Emory at 11:50 today. Then Delta plays San Juan at 1:30. Richfield plays Morgan at 3:10 p.m. And then Providence Hall plays Manti at 4:50. That'll be a good game. And then Grand County plays Carbon at 6:30. And then Union plays Grantsville at 8:10 p.m. And that's our schedule for today. Yesterday's girls action, of course, saw some exciting action. The South Sevier Rams upset the Union Cougars 46-40 to make it into next Thursday's game, which you mentioned would take place very close to each other for Monroe and outlying area fans. But what a job as the Lady Rams get in. That's more surprising than the boys winning this game here today.
Yeah, they showed a lot of guts coming back and beating a really good Union team. You look, Mike, at the boys' games. What do you think of that Morgan #1 versus Richfield #6 seed?
I think that's a tough draw for Morgan, in my opinion.
I do too. That Russell kid, obviously a great player for Morgan, but you take Emmett Hafen defending him. That's going to be a matchup to watch.
I think you're right. At the free throw line now for one more for the South Sevier Rams is Brant Williams. His free throw is good. Well, the Rams are 19-3 on the season, and one of their 3 losses at the hands of the Richfield Wildcats. Rand Jane's a very good coach, so Morgan may have their hands full there. Now left wing is Morley. Morley back out top. Shockley drives down to the rack, shoots one up, no good. He's fouled. Back to the Apex Foot and Ankle Institute free throw line.
Yeah, really no need to foul him down there. You're up 20.
69-49, a Rams 20-point lead with 1:18 left. What a game, though, played by Jackson Shockley. He doesn't have a lot of points, but he's been a presence in this game.
No, he's been solid defensively, and he scored as well, but I think on the defensive end, he really left a mark in this game. People are going to look at this score and say South Sevier won this game by, in the 20 range, but they don't realize this was a 31-31 halftime game.
Free throw rims off short on the second one, 1 of 2 at the line. And then rebound taken by South Sevier. Now Barton looking for the pass, thrown away by Brody Tebbs. Tebbs wondering about a foul call, but this late in the game, you're not going to get it. 1:10 left, and you're leading by 19.
Yeah, these guys are going to swallow that whistle right now, and South Sevier is going to bring in 5 new players.
Wholesale player change right now for the South Sevier Rams as the starters get a hand from the South Sevier Ram faithful. 1:10 left, 69-50. We've got a timeout on the court. We'll take one as well. It's a Richfield Days In timeout. We'll be right back.
DP Curtis Trucking is a family-oriented business that works hard to get their drivers home on the weekend. DP Curtis is hiring reliable drivers with starting wage at 40 cents per mile, going to 42 cents after 90 days. Additional pay for tarps, drops, picks, and additional trailers. Employment options include insurance, 401k, paid vacation, and bonuses, and more. If you'd like to join the DP Curtis family, call for details, 435-893-2886. That's 893-2886, or click dpcurtis.com.
Looking for an affordable car, truck, or SUV? The two guys at CarWise have you covered with vehicles starting as low as $4,000. Go to carwiseutah.com to check out our inventory, or come see us in person at 1220 South State Street in Salina. And don't worry if your credit's not the best, we've got you covered there too. Give us a call at 435-287-2277. Shop Wise. Shop CarWise. Go to carwiseutah.com to check out our inventory.
And we're back to action. Inbounds play ALA. They get it back to Shockley. Now Staley has the right wing. Staley launches the long three. That skims off the rim. No good. Rebound by the Rams.
And that was Yates Taylor on the rebound into the ball game right now.
Now they work it over to the far side to Cooper Hesse. Hesse lost the ball. Staley steals it. Layup is missed. Rebound tipped around. Staley gets it, shoots, and scores.
We got Yates Taylor, Brennan Hunt in the lineup, Hesse into the lineup.
And ALA will reach and foul the Rams. And who's number 4 again?
We got number 4, and that is the quarterback for the South Sevier Rams, and that's Trayson Winkle. Also into that lineup, we got Staples. So Gavin is a junior, but
Trayson Winkle at the free throw line. Go ahead.
He kind of got forced into being the quarterback last year as a sophomore, as Caleb Barton decided not to play football. He was the quarterback the year before. Trayson battled a few injuries this year, but did a good job for the Rams.
Free throw bounces off, no good. Rebound, and another foul on the rebound by South Sevier, and that's going to be free throws at the other end for ALA as Shockley will go to the line. Coming up, our Sunrise Engineering postgame show. We live and work close to you. See our office locations at sunrise-eng.com. 40 seconds left of the game. South Sevier 69, ALA 52 here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10. ALA swings it left side to Shockley. Jackson gives it back on top. Dribbling left side to Staley, drives into the paint, takes a shot, blocked and knocked out by Brennan Hunt. Oh, that could be a defensive player of the game.
Yep, they could call him for the foul. It looked like he got a lot of ball, didn't he, Mike?
That looked like all balls to me, but the official saw something else. And with 28 seconds left at the free throw line will be Staley.
Staley has a chance, to go over 20 points? Or is he over 20 right now, Mike?
Taking a look at his points, yeah, he's over 20. He's got 22.
Chance to make it 23 with a foul shot here.
Charity stripe shot on the way, and that bounces off, no good. Rebound Mayo. Mayo gets it off to his teammate. Driving in is Tanner. Tanner shot no good, and it goes out of bounds. Stetler Tanner lost it. Had a chance. It's going to be ALA ball with 23 seconds left.
They're going to have Mayo take it out of bounds.
You know, we had the national anthem played on a CD. I don't know why the ALA coach didn't come in and sing it for
He should have.
The team. Now driving in left angle. Shot up, no good on the inbounds play as that goes out of bounds on the shot by Stetler Tanner. Another ALA ball.
I just really admire people who can sing, because I can't. I was in the church choir one year and they asked me to quit. I was cutting down attendance.
Inbounds play on the right corner. Shockley now gives it up to his teammate Kruger. Drives in, lost the ball, taken away by the Rams.
Stripped by Yates Taylor, and Yates does a good job to bring the ball out. Throws it all the way down to Staples, and he's going to score.
Staples in the stat book at the state tournament game. 71-52, Rams will win it. Half-court shot throw by ALA's Kruger, nowhere close. That's your final score. The South Sevier Rams knock off the ALA Eagles 71-52 at the 3A state first round here at Wasatch High School in Heber City. It's time now for our Sunrise Engineering post-game show. Sunrise Engineering, working to improve your community. See how at sunrise-eng.com. We'll be right back after this on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Sevier Valley Hospital supports our local athletes, not only during the game, but when they need some help to get back into it too. Our own team of starters includes physicians who specialize in orthopedic and general surgery, ENT, podiatry, family and internal medicine, pain management, and other areas of care. And they work to repair sports and everyday injuries right at our hospital, helping to keep both our athletes and their fans close to home for your care. Sevier Valley Hospital, healing for life.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
We offer quick service on your loan request. We make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for an answer from some out-of-town loan committee. It's one of the advantages of banking with hometown people. You're independent, so are we. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Mountain Land Supply of Richfield is the central Utah leader in plumbing, waterworks, turf, and ag irrigation. Mountain Land Supply features an entire line of Rainbird sprinklers and systems for your yard or commercial property and backs it up with an extremely knowledgeable staff that cares about the local community because they live here. Visit them at 2104 South Red Hills Drive in Richfield or call for a showroom appointment 435-896-9606. Mountain Land Supply is proud to sponsor high school sports and wishes the teams, coaches, and players success.
Thanks for joining us again here on the Sunrise Engineering post-game show. Sunrise Engineering serving clients in Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, and Arizona for over 30 years. The South Sevier Rams knock off the ALA Eagles 71-52 here in Wasatch High School's gym, the Nest. And what a game we saw. The Rams really had their hands full in that first half, tied at 31 with ALA, but they really just hunkered down, played a lot better second half, and won this game, Curtis.
Kind of gritted it out. Tough first round. And right now we're watching their opponent, possible opponent next week in Summit Academy out here doing a dunk fest before the officials come out onto the field. It's legal, right?
I guess so.
Once the officials come in, it's a technical foul, but that'll be a tough game here with the Juab Wasps against Summit Academy. But well, I agree with you. South Sevier did not play their best in that first half. Able to pick up the defense a little better. I thought their shot selection was way better in the third and fourth quarter.
All right, let's take a look at our stats of the game. Of course, Okerlund, Sorensen, Levitt Insurance sponsor our stats. Proudly offering Allstate Insurance, Okerlund, Sorensen, Levitt Insurance. And let's check those team stats out with Curtis.
Well, you look at this team stats for South Sevier, and you know, I thought one thing the South Sevier was able to do, you know, they shot they were 3 for 13 for three-point range in the first half. They came back and shot 36%, up that from 23%, hitting 7 out of 20 for 35%. So a better second half from three-point range tonight. South Sevier able to out-rebound ALA 30-23. South Sevier took care of the basketball. Only 6 turnovers tonight for South Sevier. They forced 11 turnovers for the Eagles and 9 steals tonight for South Sevier defensively in that effort. All right.
There's your stats. Let's look at our individual stats. Scoring-wise, first for the ALA Eagles, 22 points for Brett Staley. Then no one else in double figures. Trey Stevens had 8, 9 for Jackson Shockley, 2 for Fielding Morley, 6 in the game for Hayden Shockley, and 5 for Gaspar Mayo. For the Rams, a game high, 28 points by Caleb Barton, 11 of 18 from the field, 6 of 10 from behind the arc. He also had 9 rebounds, a rebound shy of a double-double. Then 11 points for Tyson Chisholm, 5 of 9 shooting. Brody Tebbs and Easton Hunt each had 9. 6 points apiece for Peyton Wood and Brant Williams, and 2 points in the game for Gavin Staples at the end there, too, for South Sevier.
Chisholm just 2 assists short of a double-double, too.
That's right.
8 assists for Tyson.
Good catch on that one. I didn't see that, and he does have 8 assists and 3 steals on the evening, or on the morning as well. We're going to take one more quick break on our Sunrise Engineering post-game show, and we'll be back to choose our Alvey Lumber sub of the game and much more here on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Mountain Utah Family Medicine in Richfield is committed to providing compassionate, patient-centered, high-quality care to patients of all ages. Our staff of highly skilled and experienced care providers offer a wide variety of advanced medical care and treatment services for you and your family. We offer convenient appointment times, including after-hour services. Place your health and wellness in the hands of experienced medical professionals by scheduling an appointment with our physicians today. 435-896-9561.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the big blue trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
Welcome back to our Sunrise Engineering postgame show. Sunrise Engineering, making the things you do every day better every day. Well, the South Sevier Rams beat the ALA Eagles 71-52 in this first game of the day in the elimination bracket.